Um, we just wanted to come out, play with a lot of energy. Our defense was a main focus today. We haven't given up easy baskets, making little mental mistakes. We just wanted to get back to what we do uh, as far as on defense. And we knew shots was going to come for the team and me personally, but like clearly today, our defense, if you watch our defense, definitely led to our offense. We had a lot of ball pressure, and I just feel like that was a major part of the game today. Probably the main part of the game today was our ball pressure, full court and in half court.
All right, for our first question, we will go to the guys up high above courtside with the BCIMG Learfield College Radio Network.
All right, Jay, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Your mentality personally here today. I know that your shot had been struggling a bit in recent games. So what did you focus on this afternoon to get yourself back right?
Defense mainly, because I knew like if I just got some easy ones, easy stops, easy steals, coach told me to get some easy baskets to start the game, just to see the ball go to the net. And once I did that, I just got more confident, and I just started back hitting shots. But that really wasn't the main focus today. We just wanted to put a lot of ball pressure and defense mainly.
Again, if there's any questions, Dan Rubin, we'll go to you.
Jay, when you talk about ball pressure and some of the things that you do, what is it in particular that you look to do with ball pressure? Is it just, get up on a guy as he's coming across half court, or are there different things that you do to pressure them when they're bringing the ball up?
So mainly what I just want to turn them. By me turning them, I can see like if he's a little shaky with the ball, or like if he don't really like the pressure, I probably could pick his pocket a couple of times, but mainly just turn them, take time off the shot clock, so when they get across half, it's just like they only got about 20 seconds to run their offense. That's the main point.
We have head coach Jim Christian here joining us. Coach, if you could open with an opening statement, and then if you have questions for Coach, please use the hand raise on the side here. Go ahead, Coach.
I think tonight we obviously came out with a lot of energy, especially defensively. A lot of stuff that we had an opportunity to practice. Obviously, we had finals going on, but had an opportunity to practice and just get better at some things we need to get better at. Some good conversations as a group to get us back on track, and I thought we did that tonight. What's rewarding is sometimes when you see the team playing hard on the defensive end, even when you're not making shots, that's when guys are locked in defensively, and that's what we've been working on to get better at. And I was glad to see us take a step forward tonight, and we got to continue to build and keep going forward.
All right, we will go to Josh up in the radio booth. Josh, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, congratulations on the win. Tell me about the end of the first half. It seemed like after you took pulling away with the pressure defense leading to some pretty easy baskets. How did the game change there?
Yeah, I thought we attacked the zone very well. We just weren't making shots. If you're not making shots, I thought we were getting ball great spots. We had good shots for good shooters, and just but like I said, that's going to happen. Nice balls don't go in, but you got to keep playing defense. You got to keep forcing turnovers. That's what we did. We forced 24 turnovers. If you do that, you're going to have opportunities.
Okay, our next question, McCullough, go ahead.
Coach, you guys kind of started off a little rusty in the first half. Did you think that was just because you guys had so many days off?
Yeah, again, what you guys consider rusty, not rusty, is shots. So we didn't score, but we were guarding, we played hard, we were forcing turnovers. So you got to just bear with it. I mean, it's going to happen. And probably what you're saying is a little bit true. We haven't played in 10 days or whatever. And it's our second game on the court. We never practiced down there. So it's a little bit of that. But again, the good parts, I'm going to keep emphasizing. The good thing is when guys can play with a lot of defensive energy, when the shots are not going in, you're starting to build forward. And that's what I'm excited about. I think we have a good shooting team. We'll start making more shots, hopefully. But the defensive energy is what I wanted to see. And I think what they wanted to see from each other. And that's a really good step for us.
We'll go to Dan Rubin next.
Coach, congrats on the win. Jay was mentioning pressuring guys and moving them on the ball, like you try to get them turned as they're coming up the court. How much of that for you on the defensive end is individual versus system, and when you see the energy versus nonverbal communication and guys just moving together?
It's a long question there, Dan.
I know, I'm worried.
Obviously, to guard the basketball, you want to put as much pressure on as you can. And then we do some different things that are all communication based. We play a lot of matchup zone from pressure, so it's all communication based, and that's why we kind of went to it. We were not communicating well, and that defense kind of forces you A, to put in effort, and B, to communicate. So we've been working on it. So we haven't had a chance to work on it, and we worked on it, and it helped us tonight. I think just disrupting them, because they have a lot of skilled players. I mean, so if you let them get in a rhythm, they could pose a challenge. So we tried to disrupt their rhythm as best we could. And again, I'm going to keep reiterating it again. The thing we have not done well this season is maintain defensive energy when shots are not going in. And guys get too concerned about themselves, too concerned about their own shot, which is natural. But today we took that step forward as a group, and that's step one.
Okay, if you have a question for Coach, please use the hand raise button. Go back to Mukala.
Coach, I noticed one thing with James. Whenever he gets in the game against the zone, he seems to always find ways to make himself available in the zone. And it seems like when he's there, the team's playing zone against you guys, he finds ways to get the ball and also to make plays when he gets the ball.
Yeah, he's really good behind the zone. He's really good at finding holes back there. He's a really quick finisher. He's quick off his feet. And I think, we have a couple of guys. Winston Tabbs in particular is a really good. He's just finding windows at getting the ball to people in the zone. And I think they work pretty well together. Steph's pretty good in high post. Like I said, it wasn't, we just weren't making shots. I mean, those are shots that you would sign up for. I would sign up for every one of those shots against the zone after getting the ball, get the ball to good shooters. We just weren't making shots early. I think we shot 9 for 32 from 3, which is, we're a better shooting team than that. But you're going to have nights like that, and you got to respond.
All right, we'll go next to Asa.
Hey, Coach, what can you say about your team's ability to get out in transition? Obviously, it was a struggle in the Syracuse game and looked so much better tonight. Is that just kind of coming from that same defensive pressure?
Well, Asa, I think to get out in transition, you have to stop them, right? So transition is you got to stop them. You got to get a stop and a rebound. We didn't get many stops in the Syracuse game. So, multiple stops in a row. But when we do that, you're right. I think we're really good at transition. When we keep the floor spread and we advance the ball, as opposed to just trying to go coast to coast. When that ball gets advanced, pitched ahead to guys, and they can make the next play, that's when we're really good. And we've been practicing like that, but for some reason the game was just, guys were getting too caught up in just misreading plays, trying to do too much. And tonight I think we slowed down a little bit in our decisions, did a better job taking care of it, but really getting the ball advanced up the court, putting pressure on them. It helped us today. It helped us get us going. But to your point, the Syracuse game, unless you stop them, it's hard to get back. It's hard to get out in transition. And we just never got into a rhythm. We just played awful. I mean, that's not much I can tell you. We had an awful night. Teams is you want to see the response. And I was happy with the response today. I was happy with the energetic response, the way we played. We had 15 assists. We had 10 assists at halftime. That's the more like the way we want to play. And now we just have to buy in and continue being consistent, because I think this is where we were, minus a couple poor decisions coming out of Minnesota. I thought we did some really good things in that game. Took a couple steps forward, and then obviously took some steps backwards in Syracuse. But today we stepped back up. So that's all. It's a season. It's a basketball season. So we again, we want to keep getting better.
All right, we'll close it out with Dan Rubin.
Coach Rich Kelly had 5 assists in the first half and 6 overall, a few steals in there too. What can you just say about his effort on both ends of the court and his player profile?
I think both guys, both Makai and Rich Kelly give us tremendous point guard play. And I think one of the things that we concentrated on in our discussions talking to them is learn and help each other, because they do play a lot together as well, but learn from the strengths of the other guys. So Makai plays with great pace. I thought Rich played with much better pace today. Rich is the best guy on our team when he drives into traffic and landing at 2 feet and pivoting and finding open players. And Makai, that was an area he was really poor at. So you saw it today. Both guys, I think, in the conversation was, we need to get great point guard play together, not you for 10 minutes and you for 10 minutes. I think that's a huge strength, because we have two really good guys who can play the point and it can make plays. And tonight they both did it. I thought both guys played very, very well. Both guys did a great job pressuring the basketball, staying within themselves, leading the team. I thought both guys showed their strengths today.
Great. Thank you very much. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks. Merry Christmas, everybody, and to the students on here. I hope you did well in finals. And I'll
Happy
see you when you
holidays,
get back.
Coach. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Happy holidays.